Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. Today we're going to be doing another battle, trying out the new Invictor's Battlesuit, Warsuit, whatever the heck they're called. I keep mixing it up. Warsuit. Warsuit was the winner. Alright, so the Warsuits are pretty good. They've got a decent amount of health, so they can tank some shots. They do have a lot of free attacks, which are nice. Armor could be better. We've been able to kind of keep them alive as we've played through the other factions. Today we're taking on Necrons, who have a lot of weapons that are very good at killing big targets. These are big targets. I'm not confident they're going to survive super well because they are a bit weak, but we'll see how it goes. The other units might attract more fire as we go in. So we have a lieutenant. We've got a librarian dreadnought. We have one sanguinary priest running 2 tech marines trying to keep everybody alive and active. 1 dreadnought with the melta-gun. We've got 1 unit of intercessors, 4 units of hellblasters, all with the upgraded plasma guns. So we've got a lot of firepower tied up there. 2 inceptors with the plasma pistols. We are running a ball predator, which is pretty good at taking out basic infantry unit. A couple land speeders for scouting, and the aforementioned Invictor battlesuits. You can only have 3 in an army, so that's what we're running with, all 3. So we're going to take on the Necron 3,000 point army that I've got, which is pretty nasty. It has a lot of damaging stuff in it, so we're looking at, of course, your standard basic stuff, a couple immortals, 3 snipers, 3 Locust Heavy Destroyers with big guns. That's a bit of a problem. We've got upgraded guns even on the Tomb Blades, and then of course there's the Annihilation Barges, which are also dangerous. So yeah, not super confident that we'll wreck them, but it'll be a fight for sure. So we'll set up a skirmish. We'll do kind of unlimited turns, fighting to the death. Map-wise, not sure what we're gonna go on. So let's make sure we get the right army here. There we go. Alright, what do we want to fight on map-wise? The place of challenge is always quite nice and open. What other good options are there that aren't that? Some of these are decent. Some of these are a bit small. I mean, Blackstone's okay. It's a little small-ish. Sanctum, Sacrosanct. I don't like the way the map and the lighting looks on this, so that's part of why I'm not really picking it. The Field of Skulls. Yeah, maybe let's do that one, actually. I don't remember how messed up the terrain is on that. Let's try that. Give it a shot. So as far as what's next for this game, I think I'm going to be trying out, based on a comment that I got, trying to play against the AI with the AI having a point advantage on me and see how we can do. I think we can go 500 points without a problem. I'm tempted to start at 1,000 points, giving them a 1,000 point bonus and see what we can do with the different factions. I'm pretty sure some of the factions will do much better than others, that's for sure, because some of the factions are definitely much stronger than others, so that's a bit of an issue in and of itself. Like, I feel like the Marines are probably the weakest of the factions. Tyranids can be good. Tyranid warriors are fantastic units. So yeah, it just sort of depends. All right, let's go ahead and set things up. Let's put all 3 of the Invictors over here. We've got a nice, I think that's 3 block there to get through. We'll put Land Speeder out wide to scout. We'll go Land Speeder to scout out over here. We could just keep all of the armored units together. We could run a separate group out and then kind of recombine as we move out. I think we'll do that. In which case, let's move you, and then we'll take... I'll put you there. You've got extra actions, so you can kind of make up some movement, so we'll do something kind of like that. So we'll run Tech Marine with each group. Kind of in the center. We've got, 4 plasma gunners, so we'll split them up. So have some plasma guns on each side. Then we've got the Inceptors. We can kind of jump around with them and do stuff, and then the Intercessors are sort of just whatever. We'll fill in over here with those guys. They're kind of expendable. Sanguinary Priest here, Lieutenant there, that's fine. Alright, yeah, so the Inceptors have the ability to sort of make adjustments and move around a bit. I'm going to keep them over here with this force, and then if I need to, we'll shift over. So we'll have them on the flank. I think what we'll do is just sort of plan to recombine armies, but there is a little bit of a height here we could maybe take advantage of. Let's see how it goes.
There can only be victory.
Yeah, let's take a look at the lighting on this map as well on the units. Some of the units look much better in different lighting. Yeah, this lighting's actually pretty decent. I think that is
Invictor Warsuit, ready!
pretty nice. We've got the, crazy portal that we maybe came through for this fight in here, although why would we be fighting Necrons on a Chaos world? I don't know. We're stuck in the warp. Who knows? Alright, let's go scouting.
Land speeder crew awaiting orders.
Okay, we can kind of see the edges of the map here. Let's just run on up. Preferably looking for some cover.
Heavy armor awaiting your orders.
We got 3 you guys, so yeah, we'll go like this.
The Defensor Angelicum stands with you.
I think that's them next to each
Only
other.
in death will my duty be completed.
Yeah, and we can get you just barely up in there.
On my
well.
way.
Actually, we can move forward another one with him, potentially, if we want to. These guys can't move, though. We can go a little further with you. Do I want to do that? Sure.
Confirmed.
Fire support.
Plasma gun support.
Moving into position.
Alright. Yeah, so we'll kind of plan on sort of shifting over a little bit this way as these guys come through. Like I said, we could line up pretty much here across this open space. We could also go for the height up here and maybe try to advance. Sort of depends on where the enemy's at. This is a really narrow position to advance through, though, so I'm not sure I like that. We could keep some long-range units up here. So we could throw maybe the plasma gunners that way. That's a possibility. We could put the warsuits up there too, actually. They've got pretty good range. They want to stay at about range of 5.
Command.
They do have some cheap stuff that's shorter range, like doesn't cost an action, but their main gun is a 5 optimal. So, I mean, that's not awful, for sure. Let's just charge ahead for the moment.
Vanguard marching.
They're very quick, which is nice. We can also use that to kind of move forward, shoot, use our free shorter range attacks, and then back off. So that's something we can do with our movement. For now, let's run out over here. We want to check and see if this is safe on the flank to potentially leave some guys up here. Not sure if we'll do that. It depends on how far back the enemy is when we spot them.
Your orders.
Alright, you expendable guys. Let's put you
Affirmative.
a little wider for the moment. We'll keep the plasma guns closer.
We can handle it.
Apothecary.
My duty is service.
Lieutenant.
We will fall upon them with righteous fury.
You guys will just head out for the moment. We keep them on the flank, and maybe we can jump in at a decent position as we progress forward. We've got extra action here and here. We're just going to auto end the turn and auto overwatch. It's not going to matter. Nothing's close. Totally fine. Not a problem. It's very quiet.
Targets on the move.
Yes, we have random Necron noises.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
It seems like they're pretty spread out, actually, based on the sound indications we're getting. And not very far up. I mean, Necrons aren't super fast or anything, but they can do some teleporting, some other stuff to maybe push some units out front.
Potential targets detected.
Maybe we'll have a few units push forward and we can pick them off if we're lucky. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead, I think. Let's go movement and awareness range. Do a little scouting.
With speed.
I don't think I'm liable to spot anything here. I think that's highly unlikely. Kind of go over this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll stay out wide, hoping that means we're not going to spot anything as they advance.
Got it.
So yeah, we're zoomed out as far back as I can. So it gives me a pretty good view of this flank position, but a lot of those indications were like back here. Like, so they're way far in the back. I think they're probably only pushing up to maybe about here at this point. We've got pretty good vision on that flank, though. I don't know if we want to leave anybody here. It's really tempting to throw the warsuits up there. Very, very tempting. Let's check out this side a little bit. I think we'll do the same. We'll go ahead and go for the vision.
Got it.
I may not push out that far, though. Yeah, I mean, we can.
On the move.
Take it a step at a time, just in case. I mean, it's unlikely I'm going to spot anything, but something might move up to spot me. But then again, we were getting mostly the sound indications way far back. The other problem is if I come down here, and if we're shooting at enemies up here, and we're down here, the height difference causes problems for shots. So we kind of don't really want to go down here. We potentially could use this as cover, like this lip. We're firing from here out, but it's going to wreck our accuracy a bit. I don't know about shooting from here down either because of this. Like, the accuracy is going to be kind of goofy. So if we're standing here, that's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really optimal range if we're standing up there is only about here, which isn't very good. I think we're better off just pushing down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to overwatch. Like, we're not going to see anything here, but I'll take a second just to make sure, yeah. So we've got optimal 5. We'll set up our overwatches. 5's right there. We'll push it a little further here.
Invictor Warsuit, ready!
Do that with all of them. Not going to give them any buffs or anything, because we don't even know if I'm going to see anything at this point. Can I even get you?
Needs
Yeah, we'll get in
fixing.
there. So go ahead. Does leave me in action, I think. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could give one of them an armor bonus, because it doesn't really matter that much. But I feel like I'm better off just waiting. So we'll do a pointless overwatch.
Plasma fire support ready.
You guys are also an optimal 5, but can't get very far up. Do I want to... I mean, we could overwatch. I feel like pushing them in now is probably the better call, though. So let's do that, just to get a little bit closer for
I am
ranges.
ready to help.
Now, if you stay with them. Lieutenant could be in the back.
With haste.
And I think we'll try to fall in kind of over there. You're fairly short range. So I'm just going to have you run in like a maniac. Hoping that will draw them over here, but they could be spread out quite a bit. So we'll just try to catch up.
Rolling to position.
We'll get everybody kind of in the same space.
By your command.
So we'll see where everyone's at, and we'll sort of reposition
Order confirmed.
next time. I didn't want to push it too much here at this point. Yeah, go there, that's fine. Plasma guns. There's kind of a dead spot here we can't go to. It's a little odd. Just fall in. Yeah,
For
that's
the
okay.
Imperium!
Alright.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
For now, let's come out wide with you guys. Unlikely we're going to see anything here anytime soon. These guys aren't super strong anyway.
For the
They're
Emperor.
mainly kind of a distraction. But these guys can be quite useful. So we're going to push.
Inceptors waiting to launch.
Hopefully we can jump in and get some additional firepower on targets that can do quite a bit of good damage with the pistols.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
And we just have some kind of useless overwatches here to do, so that's all I'm going to do. Alright, we should have some kind of vision here, I would assume, of something as they advance.
Picked up movement on the Auspex. Targets on the move.
Let's see, if they spot me, they'll probably pull into the center, but okay. We've got some scouts there, they probably see me.
I sense a future adversary.
That crackling of the fire is very loud in my left ear. Okay, that was kind of weird. Sudden disappearing tomb blades. Alright, let's take a little look here with my scouts. Alright, I know you're there.
With speed.
Anything else? Not really. Get an okay shot here, so I think we'll just take it and run.
With speed.
Sure, light him up. Okay, I'm actually going to stay here for vision. And we'll advance up and see what we can spot. I think we'll... I don't really want to go down there. That's the problem. Let me take a look here real quick.
Crew awaiting orders. On the move.
Okay, more tomb blades. We can get kind of an okay shot here, but then I'm out of movement. Looks like they're kind of by themselves. Get a kind of a mediocre shot there. This guy's probably doomed since we're having him out front, but yeah, take it.
Firing on the enemy.
Okay, they're pretty dangerous, though I don't know we can really do anything to help. Let's run the tank up on this side. Tank wants to get pretty close, so we'll just have to try to push it. We could go Stormbolter. Can't actually take shot. We do shoot a lot, so 40% isn't as bad as it sounds, actually. Bolter isn't going to do much. It's actually 60%. I've got nothing else to really shoot at, so
Firing.
let's just fire a bunch, because we're shooting so much. Yeah, I mean, we almost got one. And I'll even have the Stormbolter pop some rounds. And we got one of them. Okay. What I'm gonna do... I don't know if it's really necessary. We could pop some buffs now. On, like, the Librarian Dreadnought and some of the Warsuits. I don't know if it's needed. I mean, we could go armor. It only lasts one turn, though. It's really not much. Okay, I'm gonna do...
As you say.
We'll go armor and accuracy and stuff with the
Trust
Librarian.
in your armor to turn their blades. The Omnisire will judge your acts.
So since you're a
My
bit...
power is yours to command.
Okay, why is your movement so messy? I guess we can only go around that way. Is there a height difference? There is. That's goofy. Can't really see it from this direction. That's a bit of an issue. Fine, be that way. I don't know that I need to give anyone any buffs here.
Awaiting command.
Advance up. Let's go out a little bit.
Laying down fire!
Okay, down you go. We could just line up there. I'd kind of like you out front. We just need to move one of these guys.
Yet the meter Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
We'll give you some extra armor as well.
Invictor Warsuit, ready!
Don't think I'm going to see anything.
Vanguard marching.
Okay, push up. Yeah, we need to move you first, and we'll be in a bit better of a spot. Alright, we'll go Overwatch. Is that 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just go for optimal range. I will push you forward as well, I guess. Do the same. No, we're not seeing anything. Yeah, I thought I was going to shoot with him at the Tomb Blades there, but because of the angle I'm at and having to go down and around this, I wanted him to move up and gun it down, but just didn't work out that way. So since we have the damage and accuracy bonus, do have crappy range though. Let's just advance a bunch. We'll drop a shorter Overwatch. We can go out to 6, but optimal's only 2. We'll push it out to about 3 there. I kind of want these guys with the armor buffs to potentially draw most of the attention, but it probably won't work that way. You still have an action. I think we'll wait on the buffs and stuff. Let's get you out there. We want to keep the Tech Marines kind of right in the mix. Although that's potentially a little dangerous.
Tech Marine, standing by. Hellblasters awaiting target.
We'll drop Overwatches with the Hellblasters as well. I'm sure we're going to see some stuff here. There's got to be some other things coming at me. Accuracy's going to be pretty bad because we're shooting over these guys. 5's only there. We'll push it out a little further.
Set. Overwatch set.
Okay.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
I'm going to hope this is actually cover, so we'll go in behind this cover. Kind of hang out with these guys for the moment. We'll stay back a little bit, just drop an Overwatch because I don't have much else to do.
They will fear to tread close.
Keep the Lieutenant alive so we can potentially give buffs with tactical precision or drop in stuff with our command.
On my honor.
We'll just gotta hang out here, that's fine.
I await their mistake.
On this flank, though, you're gonna run forward to be potentially useful. And you guys can actually just kind of hover over this, so
Challenge accepted.
just zoom on ahead. We can maybe jump something that wants to come at us from a different angle.
Not even death will stop me.
Alright, Mr. Dreadnought with a melt-a-gun. There, I guess. Not much range here, though. We'll drop a short-range Overwatch, I guess. We'll push it out to...
Kill zone set.
Ranged plasma on your request.
Plasma guns. I am going to keep them behind the vehicles, even though that's going to mess their shots going out. It does give them a little bit of security being behind them. Push that out to 6. I think we'll do the other one at 5, maybe. I've got a shot, maybe. No. Full cover. Highlighted them in red, so
Overwatch
you never know.
set.
Alright, that's all my actions. This guy out here is a little bit out of position. These Tomb Blades could probably wreck him up, but hopefully he'll get drawn into the main force here. We'll see how it goes. Invisible unit. Nope, we're just intently staring at that point on the ground. Okay. Yeah, I think they're just going to light up.
Taking fire!
Yeah, they do have the upgraded guns. They do quite a bit of damage. Okay, nice. Dropped one. We can take out another one. Not quite enough. Okay, melts a gun in slow motion, drops one. Scarabs and a Plasmancer. I think we're shooting at the Scarabs. It's kind of a waste. Was that the Overlord, actually? Plasma shots at Scarabs. Using the Scarabs pretty effectively to suck Overwatch shots there. While the Overlord just casually walks up and spawns some warriors in our face. Yeah, great. At least they can't shoot right away. There's the Plasmancer. Long-range shots coming in. Those are dangerous.
Targets moving beyond range. Targets on the move.
Yeah, they're scattered all over, it looks like, and just sort of now they're going to start moving in the direction of my units, I think. Okay.
Impedance acknowledged.
Yeah, a little bit of damage arcing around there.
Taking fire.
Not ideal. Could be worse. Alright. Well. Most things that are further back are a bit more dangerous. The Plasmancer's bad. The Tomb Blades are actually bad. So we do want to do something about that. Got kind of my flanking guys here without much to do. Let's bring them in. What do we see? Not much. 70% of the warriors. Shooting them or grenading them, what's going to do more? Probably shooting. No, we're not even in grenade range. Yeah, let's go
With precision,
baseline
brothers.
tactics. But better chance to hit.
Engaging the enemy.
More damage. Just to do something.
Affirmative. Heavy close support.
We could definitely bring you guys in now. Further... I mean, it's potentially suicidal. But most of the heavy stuff we're seeing is over on the right flank. Okay, there's a whole bunch of crap. Alright, there's the bulk of the army. These destroyers are really bad. Most of the rest of these guys aren't too much of an issue once we're going along. Well, that is way worse than I was hoping. So I guess we will waste our shots on the warriors.
Target. Without hesitation.
Hoping to wipe them out there. Get a bit closer. Let's go there with some cover. Probably these guys are going to get absolutely wrecked. 45, that is really bad. We have other things we can shoot at the Overlord with. We could even go charge him in close combat and then have the longer range stuff. We want to pick off at least one of these heavy destroyers if we can. Go for the warriors, I guess.
Target.
Zooming in, and it's zooming in and out. Okay. Unfortunately, he came back. So this is where those secondary free weapons on the warsuits might come in pretty useful. So you took a little bit of damage. Okay, I'm going to give you accuracy. Repair. Nobody here took any damage over on this side. Just over here. So I'm going to bring you over to a quick repair on the Dreadnought while I'm thinking about it. Move up, I can get some pistol shots there, but that's not really a big deal. I don't think I can take you down. Well, you're pretty hurt. I think I'll be in range. That'd be, what, 3? Yeah, just at extreme range.
Understood.
Just on the off chance maybe I can avoid having somebody else. No, there's no way we can kill it. Somebody else will have to attack it anyway, so alright, we'll just hold off for a second then. Got a couple Annihilation Barge units. I think we go for the Annihilation Barges with you. It's a little bit nutty. %80 chance is pretty good. A shot is not going to kill you, though.
Opening fire.
Good amount of damage. We have the tank go for the Plasmancer. I don't think that's going to give me a kill either. Somebody's got to mop up the warriors. We can start working on the Overlord. It's kind of a mess, but we've got these close range guys, so we'll do what we can with them, I think. So we can definitely just stab you to death. And I think we're going to move in and go stabbing here, although he can counterattack me. I probably should have shot at him first and some other stuff, but the height difference might be okay. Alright, not much damage back. Good. Yeah, he doesn't have a close combat weapon. He's got a ranged weapon there. So the height difference might give me a little bit of protection there. I'm not sure. Is nobody here hurt? I can make a push further back, but there's no real good targets for me to go for. I mean, there's some warriors back there I can shoot a little bit if I want to, but it's putting me in a really dangerous position to do that. We could also just move up, take some pot shots at the Overlord, and back off. I think that's what I'm going to do. We can do an okay amount here.
Pitiful.
You charged out in front of your army like a complete maniac, so it's kind of on you.
Got it.
Yeah, not much else. I'd like to have these guys all shoot at the heavy destroyers. So I'd kind of like to kill the Overlord first.
Plasma fire support ready.
So I kind of feel like it's sort of up to our plasma gunners here. Accuracy is not great. That's No, maybe not. That's a good shot.
We can handle it.
60%. I mean, it's not a huge amount better, but maybe we can land some and get lucky. Okay, almost dead. I am going to back off. I might even be able to take him out with a secondary weapon on these.
For the Imperium!
He's fairly tough, but we could go, like, heavy stubber on him, maybe, and finish him off. Yeah, so we want to be, like, here for the shots back. That's 2. The heavy stubber wants to be at 3. So, yeah, we've got the damage buff here. Let's try the heavy stubber to finish him off. What's the estimate? That's iffy. It's 0 to 1 damage.
Laying down fire!
I will try.
Pitiful.
Okay, did not work. Almost got him, though, so somebody else could probably finish him off.
Vanguard marching!
Although you don't have the accuracy and damage buff, so... yeah, should still work. So close to death. Let's try to kill him with these free actions. Okay. So I will start
command.
with you. I don't know if the height makes any real difference here. I would like to kill that Plasmancer too, but that's potentially more of an issue. 100%, can't miss. Nice.
Taking fire.
Okay, very, very close to killing you. We do have the rockets we could throw. There's no great targets for that. Like, we could try to go for the Immortals. It won't do much. I guess
Grenade volley!
that's probably the best choice I have for it. They'll probably just heal from it, though. I don't necessarily want to move up.
Invictor Warsuit, ready!
Let's shoot at that same squad. For you, it's 90%. Still
Laying
pretty
down
good.
fire!
Disappointing. They're now both pretty badly hurt. Let's go ahead and launch grenades as well.
Taking fire!
That was a lot less damage.
Vanguard marching!
So we can definitely kill this one group off. Except for the one that comes back from the dead. Great, really helpful, awesome, thanks a lot. So for you, yeah, we could move in and go stubber, grenade launcher.
Vanguard marching!
Drop the grenades. Stubber probably won't do much to you. Is that 1, 2? Yeah, so I'd have to push up pretty far here. I really want to kill off this destroyer, hoping that it would take them out, and it did. It's just they came back from the dead, which is the problem with the Necrons. Stubber. That's actually 0 to 1 there. 68%, 80%. Just because of this height difference. It's like a little bit of a lip there, I guess. I mean, I could try for this, but the chances are pretty much 0. We'll just light up the Immortals a bit. Yeah, I mean, this gun is basically designed for killing Gretchen or something. It's not, or Harmagants. It's not really designed for taking out bigger
My
stuff.
vigilance is eternal.
Your movement's up. You just have the accuracy and damage buff. I don't know that I want to push too much up here. I feel like that's way too close, although these guys do want to be at range. So we could try to move up and take shots here. I kind of wanted to take the shot at the Tomb Blades or the Plasmancer with him. It's just not going to work out, though. So we could go for a long-range shot.
For the Imperium!
Try to take out that Locust Heavy Destroyer. That's a big gun. He's dropped once. He can't come back from the dead again if we can take him out. Chance to hit's not
Target
great, but I'm still
acquired.
going to go for it. Okay. So he couldn't recover from that because he already did recover from being killed once. So getting him off the board permanently, definitely worth it.
Yet to meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
So I can repair, but there's nothing to repair unless we bring something over to me. Did anybody get a bunch of momentum?
Awaiting command.
48. That's got to be adjacent, right? Two spaces. Yeah, it's tempting to do that. It's not enough to give him another action. It's really close, though.
Fear not the fury of the great angel brothers. It is your right.
Have you sort of hang out here. Yeah, so he's, what, at 98? It's unfortunate couldn't get any more kills or anything. But if I can keep some of that for next turn and get some kills, then maybe we can get another action with him next time.
Tech Marine, standing by.
I am going to hide the characters a little bit, just to get some cover, so they don't get sniped. Just a bit.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
What's the range on this? 2 tiles. I can get over... We could give it to the tank. That's a pretty good choice.
We are the defenders of Baal.
Yeah, that's probably my best bet to do anything decent over here. We could go for plasma guns as well. But I kind of want the tank to light up
Sanguinius guides every strike.
the Plasmancer. We could try to take out the Annihilation Barge, though, instead. Since we're just not getting as much damage output as I was hoping. Out of range. I don't like this Tomb Blade being here either, honestly.
I await their mistake.
So I can get a decent shot. It's actually not there. We can get a decent shot. That's most of my movement. Alright, let's see if I can take out that Annihilation Barge that I hurt. Yeah, I've got to do a bit more. Cover you. Bring you out to the same spot. Take you out.
Target
Night.
acquired.
Quantum shields active.
Alright, we're doing pretty well.
Yet to meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
Could be better, though. I mean, I guess I'll shoot at you, because I have the action.
A couple of bolts to soften them up.
Heavy armor. Awaiting
Fortunate
your
that I can't
orders.
kill you. So, yeah, I mean, we can absolutely wreck the Tomb Blade. We can pull up and light up the Plasmancer pretty effectively. We could try to go for the Annihilation Barge. I think we can possibly kill the Plasmancer, though. That's what I'm going to try to go for, I think. We'll take a look at the estimates here. 100%, so that's 200 to 300 damage, not a kill. Here, 300 to 400 damage. Yeah, let's try to kill the Plasmancer.
They're shooting at me.
Yeah, you can just die before you get a chance to do anything. How about that? Two blades kind of in my line, which is a bit unfortunate. He is really hurt, though. He'll do some damage to something, I'm sure, that I'm not going to be happy about. Just looking to see if I had any movement left there. Yeah, you're
Invictor Warsuit, ready!
kind of screwed. You've at least got... No, you have the accuracy buff. You don't have armor buffs. We could go down here for some height difference. I don't think it's going to matter, especially with these guys are probably just going to charge in close combat, so I wouldn't mind keeping my distance. So actually, let's have you look that way, because they might come charging down.
Vanguard marching.
And I'll just move these guys up a little bit, although I feel like it's a bit risky of a spot just in general. Everybody else is kind of set. Alright, let's see what the Necrons can do to me on their turn. An odd zoom there. Okay, sure. It's like that is the Necron target.
You will need more than that.
Okay, little pitiful shot at the lieutenant. Not a problem. So if they're going to make it to the Librarian Dreadnought here. Yep.
I must resist.
Get a counterattack off. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, that was pretty bad. The big guns are going to fire here in a second at him. Okay, first the small guns, which still aren't that small.
Rally behind me, brothers.
The big guns here going for the front guy, probably.
Receiving fire.
No, going for the Librarian Dreadnought. Took a lot of damage there. X-Mark Destroyer, very dangerous to infantry, can do good damage to everything else, can do a lot of shots.
I will avenge my fallen brothers.
Librarian Dreadnought is down, just like that. Variety of shots coming in. Yeah, he's definitely dangerous. Character killer. Oh, you're over there, the other one. Going for the tank. Not great. Still have the two Annihilation barges on the right there to deal with.
Targets on the move. Rally behind me, brothers.
Yeah, I mean, even these basic warriors can do just a truck ton of damage. Oh, snipers! I forgot all about the snipers. I think he just died. It's like, yeah, I haven't seen any snipers. Oh, there's one of them. I think there's two more. Yeah, they've gotten a lot of ranged firepower here. More snipers.
Rally behind me, brothers.
Oh, and the other snipers. I might try to chase them down with my Inceptors. That's an idea anyway. The long-range stuff is kind of a big threat. Sort of need to deal with. We've got you guys. Hopefully my tank can survive the round here. Ow.
Impedance acknowledged.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Tank survived, which I feel like is actually a pretty big success. We can call in an airstrike, and they're actually kind of nicely lined up for it. Although I can't do a ton of damage to most of these guys, we could do some to everybody. Although they do heal pretty quick. You know what? I'm not going to do much else with my leader, so... Yeah, if we go from like here to there, we've got four guys lined up. Yeah, not like a huge amount of damage, but we got all of them a bit banged up. Alright, tank. Ooh, holy crap, 2 health left. I didn't think it was that close. It was that close. Alright, Tech Marine.
As you say.
Let's start with you. This is kind of bad. We'll do some repairs.
We'll have you back up in no time.
This guy doesn't blow up when he dies, right? I don't think so. Right, so we've got the accuracy damage bonus. I think we're going to give that to the Meltagun. So you go for the Annihilation Barge.
My duty remains.
Although I am pretty concerned about these Locust Heavy Destroyers in the back there.
Taking fire.
Get a hit, it's just not enough. So, I mean, I could go after them with the tank. Or we could use them to get the kill on the barge. I'm gonna chase down the heavy destroyers here, which might not be a great idea. This guy's pretty much dead anyway. But I can dish out a lot of firepower here. If I can take at least one of them with me, he doesn't come back from being down. Please don't come back. Okay, good. He didn't come back. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else over here. We still have you as a bit of a problem.
There can only
But
be
you know
victory.
what? Let's just have the lieutenant go up and smack you to death. I think he would enjoy that.
You will fall before me.
Okay, and we just back off. Alright, so priority, take out this Annihilation Barge. That should be a good spot. 80%. I'm not going to overcharge, we shouldn't need it. If I can land my shots. Okay. Now, with the other guy, that's more the question.
Moving into position.
I'm gonna hide behind the Dreadnought with you. Which is a bit risky because the Dreadnought, when he dies, does blow up and do damage.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
We have taken a tiny bit of damage here. Is anybody else really? Not over here, I don't think. Not that I can do anything about. We could do some repairs there with the Tech Marine. Infantry-wise is what I'm talking about. Oh, Inceptors took some. Yeah, let's heal here.
I go where I am needed. The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Keep these plasma guns topped up. Nothing else for me to really do. No cover for me to get to. I'll hold off for a minute. Okay, Hellblasters. We can get a shot on that Annihilation Barge. Not super important. I mean, we can probably get a shot back there. I don't think it's going to be very accurate, but he's hurt, so maybe we could kill him if we can get some decently accurate shots off. I don't know if it's worth it, because there is a chance he'll just come back from being dead anyway. So I might save it and see what we can do up front here, and then we'll take shots with them. Alright, Tech Marine. We've got everything available. Yeah, you just kill one thing, and you're gonna get another action.
Awaiting command.
Which is pretty nice. So yeah, bring the Tech Marine over, we'll do some
On my way.
repairs. Just try to get as much use out of these guys as I can before they die, if they're banged up. Okay, we can give you extra armor to somebody, so, yeah, we can go with the weak guy, I guess. Now, I'm not super happy about the destroyers being here, but those Locust Heavy Destroyers back there are way more dangerous. You're pretty far back, but we can get shots. I mean, nothing super much. not great priority targets. So let's
We
just
can
go
handle
for
it.
the destroyers here. Okay, a little bit of overkill taking him out, and he just came back. That's unfortunate.
We can handle it.
So I might just have you prioritize the Hexmark Destroyer. Got a good shot there. Probably a good shot there. 75%. He's hurt already. If we land the shots, we're good, so I'm not going to overcharge. Nope. He teleported out with the Tomb Guard guys. That's unfortunate. I didn't think that that triggered with the Hexmark Destroyer, but I guess he is a character, so that does kind of make sense. I kind of feel about the Hexmark Destroyers, I don't think about them as characters really when I play as the Necrons. But yeah, okay, sure. I suppose they kind of are. So a pretty good use there of the Lich Guard, mainly because I wasn't really paying attention. These guys are doing the same thing, so if I take another shot at them, it's not going to work. But these guys aren't characters. These guys aren't characters.
Plasma fire support ready.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to take out something else here. But I can't kill that. We could do some damage up front here. Already taken a lot of shots and not really done a whole lot, unfortunately. Can't really do a whole lot.
For
We
the
can
Emperor.
maybe soften up these destroyers a bit. Yeah, at least we're guaranteed some damage, so take the shot. Make it so it's potentially easier to wipe them out with something. We could do that potentially with the guy who's close to getting a surge, but then I have to pull way back to get an accurate shot. And speeder. I know we've got snipers back there. That's a whole other bit of oddness we could potentially do is sort of rush to the back. I can't jump yet,
to launch.
but I'm pretty sure they were like right around here, so we could kind of stutter step up. We've got one there. I'm pretty sure there was another one there. We could try to gun down, or we could use these guys to kill the destroyers. I think giving the snipers something to think about is
We will
not
fall upon them
the
with
worst idea in
righteous
the world.
fury.
So I'm going to move in on them while keeping some distance to everybody else. We saw the third sniper there real quick. 65%, we'll take it. Okay, down a bunch. And none of them got back up, nice.
Challenge
So
accepted.
yeah, if we can wipe them out with you. Hopefully none of them get back up after we down them, but they probably will.
Engaging target.
I feel like if we have extra shots left over, when they get back up, we should just go ahead and take them, because we didn't use all of our shots there, I'm pretty sure, taking that guy out.
Need a scout?
But possibly we can kill you off. Although it's maybe not the best use of my land speeder. I don't know what else. I mean, we could do some damage to these guys. So let's do this. Okay, we got the surge.
For Sanguinius!
Can I get a shot? Yes, I can get a shot back. This gives me some cover. This is a better shot.
Vanguard marching.
I'm going to try to take a shot back here. If I can take out one of these guys, I'll be very happy. It probably won't. Oh, it's got to be close. No, still got 50 health left. That's more than I thought. Unfortunate.
Understood.
Okay, you don't have movement.
Anti-grav ready.
Okay, I'm going to bring you in
Got it.
to try to pick off this guy. I think we can take him 64... yeah, hopefully.
Closer, that I may kill you.
Okay, didn't get up. Nice. Then I'm going to head back into some cover and hide. Alright, we've got one battlesuit left. We've got Priest.
Invictor
Hellblaster.
Warsuit, ready!
Did I say Invictor? Invictor? I think I keep saying Invictus, not Invictor. Yeah, shooting at the destroyer, kind of pointless. So I have to kind of hope for the shots here.
Laying
Hit the
down
same
fire.
guy that's already hurt. Nope. Pick the other one. Okay, so we just hurt both of them.
Vanguard marching.
Grab some cover. I don't have any other free weapons or anything I can use, unfortunately.
Orders received.
Alright. Plasma guns. I mean, we could try to take a shot back and hit Destroyer. It's a bit risky, a bit crazy. It puts these guys in a bad spot. So all of those are bad things.
For the Imperium!
But somebody's got to do it. If the shot chance is really bad, we could maybe go for the barge instead or something. 59% is not great, but if I land hits, we kill one of them at least. Okay, I think we killed both and then one of them came back. So all that leaves is you for actions. I'm just going to advance up here a little bit, I guess. Yeah, there's still a huge amount of firepower
My duty
here
is service.
in these guys. They are going to heal as well from doing damage, but we've done a pretty good job, and we've got a bit of a distraction out here. We've got a bit of a distraction out here. We're weakening the units, so we are doing a decent job at that, at least. Taking out a guy does take his gun off the board for shooting back at me, so even if we kill just one guy out of two with a long-range gun, that just means one shot coming in instead of two, so that definitely makes a difference. In some games it doesn't matter. Like, the icons representing the units aren't accurate, really. It's like the squad always fights back at full strength kind of thing. Okay, another down. This is gonna suck, though.
We're taking fire.
Pretty tough, but yeah, I just wiped 3 guys. So, moving up to that spot was kind of a dangerous position to go to. If we'd taken out both of those guys without him coming back, it would have definitely been worthwhile. Just nuked one of them. Got angry.
Rally behind me, brothers!
Sniper shot. He's trying to back off to hit. Tank.
Quantum shields active.
Fortunate. Yeah, my vehicle's just eating it. But this Necron army has a lot of ways to kill vehicles. Big armored stuff. Oh, going for the Tech Marine. support. Okay, that's not nice. Can't even attack back because I'm not looking the right way.
They failed their armor.
Alright, that was the last of that plasma squad down. Unfortunate. Oh, you're gonna die now, probably. And then explode in their face. Oh, he survived. It's kind of a minor miracle. Yeah, I don't know how he survived that. That's pretty crazy. We still have you. We still have the plasma guns. That last guy ran out there somewhere. The Hexmark Destroyer is a bit of a problem, but I think the Annihilation Barge and the Sniper are... Well, we're getting to the point where I'm losing a lot of armored units. So at this point, the Hexmark Destroyer becomes much more dangerous. So I might want to prioritize him over the other stuff. The Annihilation Barges are bad, though. But we've even got you guys. We could have you light him up. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. We're sort of in the way here. Buddy boy. Yeah, anybody need a healing? I think we just had that one squad and they just got wiped, so no infantry need heals. But I can give additional momentum.
Awaiting command.
Does anybody have any momentum? Let's see.
Plasma fire support ready.
Oh, you do. Let's go give you momentum then. Make sure I click the right thing. Okay, so instant surge on you guys. Can't do anything. Alright.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Do you have another command point? Got my ability. Since we've got multiple shots here, I mean, I think the thing that makes the most sense is we give them the additional buff here, the accuracy and the armor piercing. Then we could call in another airstrike. We could hit these guys. We could hit these guys. The Lich Guard are pretty heavily armored. I'm honestly more concerned about those guys, and they're already hurt, so... You know what? I've already done some damage here, so yeah, just light them up a little bit more. Yes, we took out some of the Immortals in that one squad. Alright, good deal. So yeah, you guys, we're going to shift. Do I have a place with a decent shot? Looks like it's all kind of about the same, accuracy-wise. To try to take out that destroyer. What is it? 63? I mean, that's not awful.
Target acquired.
Okay, dead. Very nice. That's a lot of shots
For
off the
the
board.
Imperium!
You guys. I mean, ideally we go for something a bit tougher. We could just work on, like, the Lich Guard and stuff here. Which isn't, like, the worst idea in the world, so I guess we'll do that. Alternatively, we go for the Immortals.
Target acquired.
Yeah, let's see what I can do here.
Defensive formation!
Just nuke one of them off the board.
We can handle it.
Okay, warrior.
Affirmative.
Let's see how close I can get. We can get vision on you, yeah. Accuracy is gonna be bad. We could maybe get a shot back there. Accuracy is gonna be terrible. So let's just take it here.
Taking fire.
Soften you up. Hell blasters. I think you're already at optimal range. Yeah, I can't even miss. Give me the kill, please. Yep.
Ready for a target-rich environment.
Take the surge. I don't know if the wreck affects accuracy.
Moving into position.
$85%, 76%. Go for him.
Target acquired.
Please give me a kill. He doesn't come back from.
Taking fire.
Well, we killed him, but he came back.
We can handle it.
Can still move around. But I can't really do anything. This does cost an action point. We can get in front of you. I guess we'll do that. Just to kind of protect the plasma gunners a little bit. Kind of disappointed.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Nothing I can do but Overwatch.
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
I mean, I could give some buffs here. We could also go in and just beat on the warriors a bit, which isn't the worst idea. Because otherwise they're going to do bad stuff. Go figure. I'm going to pull
Their
Lieutenant
death is
back.
our only option.
It's so frustrating fighting Necrons sometimes because they have that ability to come back from being downed. It can really
What needs fixing?
make things so much harder than it needs to be. We've got a little bit of cover here. I'm going to go in and just start wailing on the warriors who are already hurt a little bit. We're just going to go close combat.
My axe
doing some smacking.
hungers.
Good job.
My
Really good.
axe hungers.
We softened them up, so take some of them out, reduce some firepower out on the field, keep them occupied in close combat. Make sure we're looking your way. While these guys try to pressure the Locust Heavy Destroyers. Okay. It's a bit of a mess. That is true. Heal. I can't really get away here very easily. They will attack me if I try to back off to get to a better range, but we can take shots through. Like if I want to shoot now, it's 50%. If I move away, we've got multiple attacks coming in, which are probably just killing
Yet to
him.
meet a Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
So let's go damage and accuracy, and I'll try to get him to take out one of those guys at range. You did get tagged a bit. Let's run away. Alright, for other targets we can hit here. The Immortals are worth going after. Not that worth going after. I mean, we can toss a grenade at them if we go here. Is that really going to do much, though? Not really. We could just shoot the Lich Guard up, but they're quite tough.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
I mean, it could be a waste, but we could pick off that death mark. We could also come over and shoot up the Lich Guard a bit. I'd have to use all my movement just to get here to get some okay shots at the Immortals. I feel like that's going to be more helpful. But picking off this last guy is very tempting. You guys, though, I don't even have to jump. We can just kind of move up and shoot things.
Always forwards!
Yeah, we'll give them a bit of a distraction here. Go for the Immortals. Okay, they're dead for good.
Without hesitation.
Snipers don't want us close, so being close to them doesn't make them happy. They'll want to get away. Let's take shots here at these weak Immortals.
Taking fire!
Okay, most of them down. We might have gotten all of them, and then 2 of them got up.
Challenge accepted!
Okay. What's my accuracy here? 65%. That should be enough to kill you. Okay, down. And doesn't look like getting up. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so I do have the stubbers. Try to finish you off. That's really about all I can do. Unlikely I can kill anybody, though. At least here I'm guaranteed damage on hits, but it's most of these guys I'm not even guaranteed any damage. I guess we'll try this.
Taking fire!
Alright, it's worse than I expected. Unfortunate. We'll keep you facing that way, yeah.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Yeah, now tossing a grenade back there, I mean, it might be worth it. And if you guys are a distraction and get attacked and killed, that's totally fine. Shooting basically is a no-go. Grenade, what's our estimate here? 12 to 17? Yeah, maybe kill 1. That's it. That's too bad.
Throwing grenade!
Did not kill either one.
Need a scout?
Alright, so all we have left is the land speeder. Options. Kill the Immortals, kill this Deathmark. That's basically it for decent options. Killing the Deathmarks is a bit better. Keeps me alive as far as like keeping this unit going. As far as usefulness, taking out the Immortals is probably better. This guy really isn't doing much out here in and of himself, and he could come back if I drop him, so that's why I'm sort of reluctant. Whereas these guys have already been downed. If I can kill them, they're dead, so I'm actually going to do that, even though I feel like it's going to result in the land speeder here getting killed.
Taking fire!
Okay, that's a lot less firepower, potentially going at the Invictor Warsuit, but there's plenty with the Lich Guard here to take him out. Okay, that's about it. So, we did an okay job, I think, although this guy's still alive, which disappoints me immeasurably. Other than that, I think we're doing okay. We are taking a lot of losses, though. But that always is the case fighting Necrons. Now, if they attack me in close combat, I blow up in their face. That's probably the best I can really hope for with the Invictor Battlesector. Survived one attack. If I can like keep them busy. Okay, we go down to the second. So that other Lich Guard unit will be free. I should have exploded there and done some damage, but I didn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, Lich Guard are going to be a bit of a hassle, but they're not too awful to deal with. He's going to keep running and shooting. Hey, you knock that crap off. Yeah, figure they might teleport. Not a great spot, though. Is the other squad going to teleport?
Taking fire!
Nope. They actually had a shot there. That's too bad. Didn't kill him, though. I feel like I'm going to be tracking down that last sniper at the end of this battle.
I can hear them skittering around out there.
It's going to drive me crazy. Okay. Tenant's good to go. So you
Ranged
guys
plasma on your request.
go kill that prick. That's my best shot, looks like. Please give me a clean kill here. Okay. Good deal.
For the Imperium!
Surprised this Dreadnought's surviving. Usually they don't survive very well. We could shoot a bunch of frag shots. Since I don't have other major threats, yeah, hit the death marks.
Bombardment commencing.
Wipe them out. And a bunch get back up. Actually, some of them were dead. They were just knocked down. Fine, be that way. I'm gonna come over here just for making repairs easier. Kill him. Quick repair. Gives me a surge, huh? Alright. What do I want to do with a surge? Giving him a buff really isn't going to matter. If I empower... Yeah, it gives me an improved version of these, but this requires action points, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So we need a surge to do anything, basically.
Of the Omnisire!
Let's hold off for a bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. A little bit of movement, not sure about that either. I think we just chased down the snipers with these guys. Actually done really well with the Inceptors here, surprisingly. That other sniper went out there.
What needs fixing?
Don't have much to do. We could give a little bit of a buff there, or we could just chase down the sniper. You know what? I've got nothing else really to do. Let's just chase down the sniper.
As you say.
I think I could just shoot him to death here with a bolt pistol. And even if he gets back up, we can shoot him again. But it doesn't. Alright. Just keep moving. Yeah, Lich Guard are a bit of an issue, but we'll be okay.
Inceptors waiting to launch.
I mean, we could take these guys out. Let's split up our attacks. This squad's pretty hurt. See if I can just kill them. Crap. One of them always gets back up. Seems that way, anyway.
Challenge accepted.
These guys will probably just teleport away, so let's do some damage before they go.
Target.
Alright. Wiped out all but one, and then one gets up. Fine. Fine. So we want to prioritize this Lich Guard squad, although these guys, the Praetorians, are probably the more dangerous for what's left. We kill these guys off, we can then kind of get the Intercessors out of there safely. 70%. %.
Our shields remain.
Just absolutely annihilate one of them.
Plasma fire support ready.
And we'll do the same. It's too bad we don't split up our shots, but hey, what you gonna do?
Our shields remain.
No, and he just gets back up. That always sucks.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
Could jump in there with a lieutenant. That's something we could try. Spread a little bit of damage. Well, maybe. They're already hurt a little bit. There's a few of them we could maybe down. If I can get good damage. And I pick a weakened target to start with, but did not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could jump into the Lieutenant, but the Praetorians and the Lich Guard will all turn on him and probably just eat him alive.
The blood waits.
I just don't have much else I can do. I could give him a damage buff first. I mean, that's tempting, just to see what I can do.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor!
Okay, we can bring you in. Take some bolt pistol shots.
Whatever the angel requires.
Okay, I was hoping for a bit more, gotta admit. Probably should have healed up the intercessors there instead. I didn't have a heal available. You can move. I'm gonna move you.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it's like the graveyard of our mechanized forces here. Librarian Dreadnought, the 3 Invictor Battlesuits. Pretty nuts, but we blunted their main attack pretty well. This is a really tough army to fight, especially with a lot of vehicles.
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall!
So I feel like we've actually done an okay job. If I can get a blindside hit off here. Just one.
On my way.
Let's do that. Since I don't have a whole lot of repairs left to do. They can't counterattack as well. Because they're looking the wrong way. Okay, got one. They're all pretty badly hurt. Nice. I don't have a fallback attack. We just move. Actually, it looks like they've been hurt enough that I can just freely leave without getting attacked. Alright. Light them up. See what we can do.
Our shields remain.
Couple more down. One comes back. Figures. Pull you guys back.
Affirmative.
Okay, we kind of got them out of that position. There's a few Lich Guard. I think if we're going to attack anybody with the Lieutenant, we kind of want to go after the Praetorians, especially if I can get in
My
behind them.
fury will be fast.
And I can. Alright, let's do that. We've got the extra damage buff. I've got multiple attacks. So I can just wail on these guys and they can't even do anything about it. I don't know that it's going to do a huge amount of damage. I could give myself a buff first. It would give me some evasion, which might help me survive. Like, maybe I survive the
I
counterattack.
am his sword!
So let's do that. Yeah, we do way more to the Lich Guard, but I'm more concerned about the Praetorians. See if we can at least kill one of them. Don't get up. Oh, he got up. Figures. And they can't even do anything if I just want to leave. So maybe we back off. Do I stay here, keeping them occupied? They'll just turn on me. I feel like it's worthwhile to just stay here, keeping them occupied. Make sure I'm facing the right way. Yeah, all three of them. Yeah, so we'll just tie him up that way for now. I might lose my lieutenant. Want to zoom in on him for some reason? Yeah, I'll just go for the lieutenant.
Contempt is my armor.
Even with that evasion bonus, I still took a bunch. Do I get a counterattack off? I do, but it's pathetic. And then they're going to turn on me. Can I survive it? Oh, I did. Holy crap. I thought for sure he was going to die there. He probably just has a shred of health left. So they're stuck, so they can't go kill the lieutenant. They've got to fight the tech marine. The game's apparently going to freeze for a second while we do a weak counterattack. Just going to snipe my lieutenant now. Yep.
My fallen brothers.
That's a bunch of crap. I mean, they're still free to shoot other targets.
Our death is the price for
Just
the
killed the tech
glory
marine,
of the
too.
Imperium.
Yeah, just wiped my tech marine, unfortunately, and my lieutenant. Just got gunned down by the snipers. Yeah, it just shows how dangerous the snipers can be.
Engaging target.
Yeah, I dare you to come back. I've got a surge. Okay. If I jump, yeah, we can jump out here.
Always forward.
Start gunning down these Praetorians. Yeah, the Inceptors have done really good work for me in this one. The plasma pistols are a great upgrade. Just absolutely fantastic. Okay. You kill them off, which might give you a surge as well. Nope, not enough. Does cost an action point. I don't have one. Alright, we'll just move on in.
Challenge accepted.
So we have them surrounded on all sides, although we have taken pretty horrendous casualties here. It's worked out, but
For the Imperium!
our mechanized forces absolutely wrecked. One squad of plasma guns absolutely destroyed. What's our shot chance here? 60. Yeah, go
Target
for it.
acquired.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Do a quick little heal here. Give somebody some momentum if I want to.
Not even death will stop me.
We just go in punching here. Take out this Lich Guard. Go for the weak one, I guess.
Death to all who oppose me.
Hopefully he doesn't come back. Okay, good deal. Yeah, we still have a few things we can do here without too much trouble. apparently I could just walk right past these guys, which is kind of weird. I guess they're looking that way, so
Of
yeah.
course.
I know you want some
My
chainsaw
chainsaw
vengeance.
thirsts for their blood.
They just keep coming back. All right, we've got the other Tech Marine
Tech
here.
Marine, standing by.
Can't really get anywhere that matters. I don't think I can even get any shots off. We can
A
there.
couple of bolts to soften them up.
Sure. Okay, for what's left, the track Praetorians I feel like are the most dangerous. So we'll work on lighting them up. Even give myself a little
With
bit extra
precision, brothers.
damage and accuracy.
They killed us.
Okay, that was not as much damage as I was hoping.
For the Emperor. For the Emperor.
Ready for recon.
Land speeder. Them being as hurt as they are, if we get good accuracy, I can take out a bunch
Firing
of
on
them.
the enemy.
Okay, we got most. Okay,
Ranged
other than the
plasma on your
Yep,
request.
that's it. Just the plasma. I'm going to focus on the Praetorians. I think we're going to snipe one, like shoot everything at one. Shoot everything at one, like that kind of thing.
We can handle it.
Which is a bit excessive, but
Target
what you gonna do?
acquired. They killed us.
Alright, that's it. There is just the one Lich Guard squad left. I think. As the camera zooms in a weird spot.
Is that all?
Counterattack? Yes. Not super effective, but it is a counterattack. Alright. So let's do some softening
We are the
first.
sons of Sanguinius.
Inceptors are going to do the most damage. Maybe a close combat attack from the Dreadnought also. They just keep coming up. I think we'll actually wait here in case we drop them, and then we need to take out the guys that come back. We could even do some close combat attacks. Let's go ahead and have the Inceptors hit. God, these guys are so tough.
We will fall upon them with righteous fury.
Oh, you survived, but I got a surge.
We will descend upon them as meteors.
Yeah, Inceptor's coming through for me on this one for sure. Did a lot of good damage for me. That was rough. This is a really tough Necron army, and I feel like the Marines don't have a lot of the range to deal with it, and their vehicles can't stand up to the shots either quite as much as some of the others. But could have been a lot worse. Well, I mean, we lost a lot. This is probably the worst I've had result for their various different factions playing against this Necron army in a while. I feel like the Orcs do better against Necrons. The Tyranids might even do better against Necrons, honestly, than the Marines do. Necrons are just really nasty, really powerful. This is also a pretty good army that I put together, so even the AI can't be that bad, and the AI often will shoot rather than close combat attack, which is totally fine with this Necron army, and will try to just shoot at optimal ranges, which is honestly a good idea with this army. So it's a simple army to kind of play with, so the AI does a good job with it, relatively. A good player would make this almost impossible to defeat. I think with the ranges and stuff involved, you could just get picked apart pretty easy. We did lose a few guys there that were, unnecessary. The Lieutenant and the Tech Marine got down by the snipers at the very end when there were so few of them left. The Warsuits did an okay job. This is a first real strong test for them, and I think they did okay. They sort of led the charge. They got in there. They were able to take out some of those long-range units. In this case, I think they performed better than a regular Dreadnought because they were able to take out those, the destroyers that have the long-range guns on them, especially with the upgraded weapons, that just are really difficult to deal with otherwise. So I was able to kind of pick them off, and that worked out quite a bit. I feel like regular Dreadnoughts, especially like Dreadnoughts with short-range melta-guns, just wouldn't have even made it in range. They just would have gotten blown up, unless the AI really spread out its shots in a really goofy way. So, understandable, a lot of those frontline guys died. The tank died, the Warsuits died, the Librarian Dreadnought died. But overall, we did okay. The Hellblaster, I knew were probably going to die in that position. Unfortunate losses there with the Lieutenant and the Tech Marine, but we did all right. So yeah, like I said, next time I'm going to play around with doing some fights with a point advantage to the AI, and I feel like certain factions are definitely stronger than others, so I probably will stick with those. I might expand it out, because I feel like Marines are probably the weakest, honestly, of the different factions. I feel like I do better as Tyranids, especially with a lot of Tyranid warriors in there. And the Marines kind of don't have the range on a lot of things. I think the Warsuit does help a little bit with that, giving them some additional range to engage those long-range damaging targets. But Orcs, I think, are pretty good. I think Orcs could do a good job with a point. Like, if I give 500 extra points to Marines, I think I still roll them as Orcs without a problem. 1,000 points? I don't know, but we might give it a shot. Necrons also. I think Necrons, easily I could give Marines 500 points, and I'm going to eat them alive. 1,000 points is a bit iffy. When you get to Tyranids, though, Tyranids against Marines, yeah, 500 I think I could do. I don't know about 1,000. Marines, I don't know if I can beat any of the AI factions with giving them 500 points, with Marines even, just 500 points. I think I'd die. But it's a little hard to tell. Especially certain factions, like, I could probably do okay against Tyranids. I could probably do okay against Orcs. Against the Necrons, I'm going to die. Like, especially if I give them 1,000 points. It's going to be crazy. So, certain factions aren't really that good against others, so especially Marines versus Necrons, I think is probably the toughest to try to run. But we'll see how things go. We'll definitely start, I think, with Orcs and Necrons, because I feel like they're the strongest. Maybe we'll expand into others. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all again another time. Until then, have a good one.